Well, hello, welcome everybody to our webinar this evening for BlockBUZZ. Hope you guys are doing awesome. This is actually our very first update slash training webinar for pre-launch, and we've been doing tons and tons of webinars, helping tons of people get signed up from all over the world. We already have thousands of people. I mean, it's really amazing what everybody's been able to do in such a short period of time. And just to kind of show you guys what's been happening so far, give you kind of quick update. As you can already see on the site, I know most of you have seen, total clicks on all the ad blocks since October 8th is basically at 345,000 clicks so far. I mean, this is kind of mind-blowing. And our Alexa ranking, of course, just keeps going up. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing the traffic we're getting from all over the world. I mean, in fact, this isn't even for an entire month yet, and Alexa runs on 30-day periods of time. So when you see daily page views at almost 50,000, that's not even completely correct yet, because there's still a little bit more time where they were averaging in a whole lot lower numbers and keeping that number down. So this is just awesome what everybody's been able to accomplish in a short period of time. You guys know we're completely worldwide. We already got the website in 26 languages, and if you look at these countries, I mean, Kazakhstan, we're inside of 300 as far as the websites viewed in that country, and that's actually a big country. And then Russia's huge. We're inside of 700, the top 700 websites in Russia, and then it just goes up from there. Finland, Ukraine, Portugal, Belgium, Latvia, and on. I mean, it's really amazing how everybody from all over the world has just, jumped all over BlockBUZZ. So really cool stuff. You guys are just doing amazing things out there. So I know a lot of you on here have a lot of different questions, and I am going to be answering questions tonight. And the first thing that I do want to let you guys know, yes, this is being recorded. And yes, we will be emailing a link out to this recording to everyone. So if you have people on your team that couldn't make it, I know it's a Friday evening here in the US, and there's a lot of people that's the middle of the night for them anywhere in the world. So yeah, we'll have this, we'll post it on the site, we'll send out a link to everybody so people can be getting updates. Just so everybody knows, the number one priority that we're working on right now is to get everybody their fast start bonuses before the end of pre-launch. Now, we had planned on getting everybody already paid. We've had a couple issues. Those are basically fixed. We're getting everything taken care of. We're hoping we can start getting everybody their fast starts on Monday or Tuesday, because I know there's a lot of people that want to use their fast start commissions to upgrade to become a founder. Now, we don't really talk about being a founder too much on the website. We talk about it on the webinars, though, and I know a lot of people have sent out a lot of emails about it. So for those of you that aren't really familiar with what being a founder is, let me explain it to you. And when I explain it, let me go over here to our comp plan page, because we're actually going to be doing something special, even on top of what we're doing for the founders. So everybody understands how the gold max line works. If you haven't, please watch a webinar. It explains it on there exactly how this whole thing fills. But the basics of what's going to happen during pre-launch is that every single person in the company, when we load the max line, every single person in the company is only going to get one spot in at the top. And the way we're loading it is all of the founders, all based on time and date stamp. Let me write founders in here. So all the founders based on time and date stamp are going to get one spot placed in at the top. Then everybody that came in for less than 15 ad blocks. So to be a founder, you have to have a minimum of 15 ad blocks. Now that's not in one purchase, that's total. So if you already have 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 ad blocks, all you got to do is buy the additional ones to make a total of 15, and you're what's considered a founder. So all founders based on time and date stamp are going to get one spot placed at the top. Then everybody else that has, anywhere from 14 to 1 ad block will have one spot placed in at the top. So everybody that's in during pre-launch is at the top of the matrix. And this can only be loaded one time. There's only one pre-launch. So everybody's having a spot in there at the top. Then all of the additional ad blocks. So of course, if somebody only has 15, they got one in already, their additional 14 would go in underneath. And so by date and timestamp, all of the additional ad blocks will be filled in underneath down everybody's one spot that they already have. And again, sponsorship does not matter in the max line, only time and date stamp does. Now, after, and I'm going to do this real quick for those of you who haven't seen webinars before, after the end of pre-launch, we basically have our first week. And so I'm just going to write November on here. So we have our first week after pre-launch. We all know that we're going to have a ton of new people joining. I mean, there's going to be some monster first paychecks going out to people. So we're going to have a lot of new people joining because they're going to be excited about the program, everything that's happening. But then, don't forget about the Buzz Bucks. 20% of all commissions, and I mean all commissions, fast start bonuses, matrix bonuses, matching bonuses, diamond infinity bonuses, bonus pools, everything. 20% is paid out in Buzz Bucks. And the Buzz Bucks have to be used to buy additional ad blocks. And of course, that 20%, that's going to be going down here. And then the next week after that, of course, so we're going to keep this thing moving with 20% of all commissions just continue to flow and move and move and move this. So all of you that are already founders, that's awesome. For all of you that are on the fence thinking about becoming a founder, we thought of something that we wanted to do special because so many people have come in as founders and you guys have really driven this, and it's really what's created so much excitement because it's really creating all of this spillover that's going to take place underneath of everybody's one spot. And so we wanted to do something special. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1% of company sales, not profits, 1% of company sales, and that's going to go into our founders bonus pool. Now, it's not going to be mentioned on the website at all. You will be listed as a founder and you will get a share in this bonus pool for life. It's only for pre-launch. To be in as a founder, you need 15 ad blocks or more. That's cut off at the end of pre-launch. That's done. There will be no more people ever joining in as founders. So for the life of the company, the next 5, 10, 20 years, however long BlockBUZZ is around, and we're hoping it's going to be the next 20 years or more, you will always be getting a share in that 1% bonus pool. So for those of you that are already founders, you're already in. You're good to go. For all of you that are sitting on the fence and thinking about it, hopefully that just pushed you right over the fence and you're like, I'm in, I'm getting it as a founder. So if you do want to buy additional ad blocks to be a founder, all you got to do, log into your members area. Let me log in real quick. All you got to do is log into your members area here, click on buy ad blocks, then click here, down here to purchase ad blocks. And then let's say you already have 5 ad blocks. All you got to do is get 10 more. Click how you want to pay. And I know a lot of people are using Payza and Solid Trust Pay, however you want to pay. Click on that, sign up, boom. You just got those. Then get your payment in as quickly as possible. You got to get your payment in right now before the end of pre-launch. And at the moment, it's looking like the end of pre-launch is going to be Wednesday, October 31st, Halloween. So you got time, but don't diddly-dally around. Get it in as quick as possible. Get that done. And so we thought everybody would be really excited about that. That we are adding that bonus pool in there, because some people were like, hey, a lot of companies do a founder bonus pool. You guys should do that. And we were like, you know what? That sounds cool. We can do that. So we decided to go ahead and throw that on there. And as you guys know, I mean, the company pays out 70% already, which is a huge payout, but what's another 1%, right? So we threw that out there. And we got some questions coming already. I'm going to cover some other stuff also as we're going through everything, but I'm going to handle questions in between also. Um, Naga, can you explain the first 10 minutes update, which you mentioned about 15 founder share benefits? Can you repeat it as my connection is lost? Naga, if you lost your connection when we just explained it, don't worry. We're sending out a link with this recorded, so you'll be able to hear this over and over and over again. We got a ton of people on here, so I do want to keep moving and cover a lot of different things. Also, it's better to record the special webinar and mail to members. We are going to mail, I mentioned that already, we are emailing the link for this recorded webinar out to everybody. Yes, we are. Um, Joseph. No, Joseph, that will not happen. No. Founders, it's all based on time and date stamp, period. So all founders are based on time and date stamp, period. And as far as anything to do with TFT, we're actually going to be doing a special TFT webinar, because I know we have a ton of people right now signing up from TFT, of course. And so we'll be doing a special TFT webinar that's probably going to be on Monday. We'll be getting an email out about it. It's probably going to be on Monday evening. And for those of you who are not in TFT, don't even worry about it. But that's a whole different group that we're just now promoting to. And just so you guys know, that's going to be a big influx of people, because in TFT we had 50,000 paid members and 620,000 free members from about 144 different countries worldwide, and they just started getting promoted to last night. So we're going to see a big influx of people. It's going to be awesome. And Nor just said, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. Lawrence, hey Russ, do you know the typical time frame currently on Western Union transactions after purchasing ad blocks? Lawrence, actually, it's generally pretty fast. If you send an email one day, the Western Union's probably picked up the same day or early the next day, and then within, generally a few hours after that, you're marked in as paid. So it's generally pretty quick from sending in Western Unions. All right, so a couple other things I want to cover on here in between some questions. All right, number one, you're going to see Buzz News in the members area and in different parts of the site. The Buzz News is really mostly training, and you see we on here we have part 3 of 6. And if you haven't seen this yet, definitely start at the bottom down here at part 1. And we have different email updates on here, by the way. But start down here at part 1. Where's it at? Right for the car. Part 1 of 6. And so start at part 1. Go through some really, really good training in here for everybody. Doesn't matter what your skill level is. I mean, because I'm pretty good on the internet, but I've even been learning things because I didn't do this training. Some other guys that are working with us set this up, and it's really good stuff. So please go through it. You're going to learn a ton. Make sure anytime you bring somebody in, have them go through that. Also, we're going to start doing some different webinars. So next week we're going to have a different webinar schedule, because we're going to start doing less presentation webinars, because we have recorded presentations up. But we're going to start doing more fast start trainings and more specific trainings and update calls. So be watching the webinar schedule, because we are going to be changing it up to start doing a lot different types of webinars for everyone. So that's the first thing. Also with ad blocks, let me jump on here. We still have a lot of people that have purchased ad blocks that have not put up their ads yet, and we want you to put up your ads. You paid for them. People are getting traffic. Take advantage of this. We have tons and tons of people that are making sales to their primary programs from their ads. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine today that lives in Houston, and he is with a skincare company called Miriam. He bought a 2-block ad a little over a week ago, not quite 2 weeks ago. He bought a 2-block ad for $70. He's already gotten hundreds of hits to his ad, and he's already gotten 2 people to buy his product, and he didn't even talk to those people. 2 people have bought from him. So that's 2 people in less than 2 weeks. If he keeps up that average, that means he would sell 52 bottles of his product. Now, I don't know how much he makes for every bottle. I didn't ask him. But it could be 10 bucks, it could be 20 bucks, it could be 30 bucks for every bottle he sells. I don't know. But if it was only $10 that he made from every sale, in a 1 year period of time, that'd be $520 he would make if he made $10 from each sale. For a $70 ad, that's pretty darn good. So, I mean, he's already been signing up a bunch of people, getting people working it. And so this stuff really, really is working. So if you have people in your downline that have not placed their ad, all they got to do is, number one, once they have a paid invoice. So first they look at their invoice and they see they have a paid invoice in here. They go into My Ad Blocks. Once you go into My Ad Blocks, we have a video. Please watch the video. It's going to explain exactly what I'm about to explain, but watch the video. Pick what board you want it on. So let's say you want it on US board 2. On here, you're going to see where all the ad blocks are already being used. And so let's say you wanted to get it down here in this area. And this is a 16 block ad. Let's say they had 16 blocks. And you can see right on here it says 16 blocks. And just hit Reserve Ad Block. So now it's going to take you over to this page, and you're going to see where you just reserved that ad block. And on this page, I actually have some other ones that I had done. But this is one we just did. This is one we want to do. So they first have to highlight it. That's important. You got to highlight it. Some people go, I keep filling out the form, but it doesn't work. It's because you have to highlight that one first. Then go on here, tell them to select their country. Just put US. I'm going to choose a file real quick. Choose a picture. And let me see here. Oh, wrong one. Hang on a second. Normally it doesn't bring that folder up. Hang on a second. Alright, let me pick up where all my little pictures are. I forget where I put them. Hang on a second here. Hang on. Now you can go and download tons and tons of pictures from Google. Just go to Google, put in clip art, and it'll bring up literally millions of pictures for you. Where's my clip art folder? Because I have a whole clip art folder. There it is. Okay, so there's our whole clip art folder. And you can go in here, pick whatever picture you want. And that's a cool little image. Pick that little guy. So that should do it there. Oh, no. Oh, hang on a second. I did the wrong thing. Hang on. I want to make sure you guys really understand how to do this. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me just choose file. Get all my personal pictures out of here. And let me go over here to where it is. Go in here. Clip art. And there's that little guy. Okay, so we got that on there. Then pick what URL you want to go to, and I'm just going to have it go to Red Cross. And then put in any keywords you want to, any description to describe it, hit Submit My Ad. That is then going to make it where it is there in your reserved ad space. Oh no, I'm sorry, this was reserved ad space. Then you're going to go over to Manage My Ads, and you will see it here in your ads, and there's the one we just placed. Give you all the details, and you see it's in admin queue. So after it's in the admin queue, the admin will go in, one of our customer service reps, they go in all the time, all day, every day, and they're looking for ads. They'll check the site, make sure your link works. They'll check the picture, make sure it's not a bad picture, and then they will activate it, and then you're up and running. It's really that simple. If you want to delete an ad and you want to go back, and also, by the way, you guys can see the kind of hits. This is for real. I mean, this one little 4 ad block, that's 700 hits on there. That's awesome. I should be promoting lots of different businesses on here right now with this demo account. Alright, but you can see the hits are really happening. But you can just delete the ad, and then your ad blocks will still be saved where this ad was. If you don't want them there, just go over to My Reserved Ad Space. You'll see your ads on there, and just hit Remove All Blocks. What that will do is when you get back, select ad block page. When you pick a page, you will now see those blocks credited back to your account here under my available ad block. So make sure people are putting their ads up. It's a little more complicated than what people thought it was going to be, but the reason for that is because we wanted to make this really flexible, where you could have 10 one-block ads and 2 weeks later delete all of them and make one 10-block ad. And then if you change your mind and you want to turn it back into 10 one-block ads, you could do that. So it's completely flexible where you can move it all over from one page to another page, one size ad down to a different size ad, back up to another size ad, whatever you want to do. So to make it this flexible, there had to be a few steps placed in there. And so it's really cool. It's really working. But just so you guys know, help your team. We do have a video tutorial for you on there. Okay, so let's get back to some more questions that we have here. Mike, absolutely you can download your own picture. All you got to do is save a picture to your hard drive, and here's my clip art folder, and you can save as many pictures as you want. So I started a clip art folder, so I have my library and then my documents, and then I have a BLOCKBUZZ folder and then clip art. So you can put, just get tons and tons and tons of pictures off of Google Clip Art. I mean, there's millions and millions to choose from. Put them in that folder, and then all you do is go and pick which one you want to have up there. Let's see here. Mary. When will Founders 1% be paid for the first time, and how often? That's a great question, Mary, and I'm figuring we'll probably be paying it I'm figuring we'll probably pay it monthly. I guess there's a chance we might pay it quarterly, but I'm pretty sure we'll pay it monthly, and figure we'll pay it, right around the 10th or the 15th of every month for the previous month. So for October, we will probably pay it, like the second week of November, and we'll that way we can make sure we get everything added up properly, and do all the accounting completely correctly. But that's how we'll probably do it. But please don't hold me to that. We might end up doing it quarterly. We just came up with the idea of doing this a couple days ago. Just throwing it in there as an extra bonus for everybody. So we haven't really thought the whole thing through yet. We just know we're going to give 1% of all company sales to the founders. So that we are positive of. Ellis, if somebody has bought AdBlock, he's all Ellis, you don't need to. If you were in TFT, you don't need to sign up twice, because your email address was already in TFT, so we can link up your current TFT account to BLOCKBUZZ automatically. So you don't have to do anything special. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, you don't have to do anything special. Just make sure that when you go in there to your TFT back office, you make sure it's known that you're already a part of BLOCKBUZZ, and that way it'll be linked to your BLOCKBUZZ account you already have. Jane, hi Russ. If you pay fast starts before I get my founder pack in on Tuesday, when would I get a fast start if you pay it out before I get my payment in? Okay, let me reread this, Jane. If you pay fast starts before I get my founder pack in on Tuesday, when would I get a fast start if you pay it out before I get my payment in? Okay, so Jane, so here's the thing. So let's say we pay fast starts on Monday, or even Tuesday, worst case scenario. That will be, the commissions will be in your back office. So you're here in your back office. So here's your back office. You'll see my earnings. So you click on that, and you're going to see your commission reports and everything on there. You're going to be able to use your commissions directly from your back office to pay for an invoice. In fact, when you go over here to My Invoices and you click on Pay Now, let's say it's 10 ad blocks extra. Let's say you already have 5 and it's 10 ad blocks extra. So here's the different ways we have to pay. You'll see one that says your commissions, and it will have your commissions, and you can just pay with your commissions right there. So yeah, we'll have it all set up for you so you can pay with your commissions, because I know there's a lot of people that didn't have 525 and they came in with 35 or 70 or whatever it is, and some people have been buying like 2, 3, 4 ad blocks every week to try and get themselves to that 15, and we wanted to have it where people can use their fast starts. So we will have that where people will be able to use your fast starts. I promise you, you'll be able to use your fast starts to get to the founder position. So just make sure you've earned enough fast starts or Diamond Infinity bonus if you're a Diamond already, because we'll have those on there also to get yourself, to founder. So yes, you will be able to do that. Marcus, how long does it take to receive our Payoneer card? Marcus, you should get your Payoneer card within a week to 2 weeks. So everybody that plans on earning commissions, please go and create your BlockBuzz Payoneer account. Just go into your back office, click on Payoneer, click on Create My BlockBuzz Payoneer Account. It will bring up this page right here. And right here, just click on Get Your Prepaid MasterCard Now. Boom, click on that. That will bring on here. Okay, so read through here. Begin with start here. Follow all the steps. Agree to the conditions. Press the finish button. You'll receive confirmation when your application has been received. Items marked with a little star are mandatory. All fields must be completed using only English letters. Important, write down your email address, phone number, password, and secure question or secure answer. You will need these to access your account and contact customer support later. So make sure you do that. And then click on start here, and you will fill in all of your details. Then account holder, and then step 3, registration verification. I guess you can't go to step 2, you finish this. And then once you do all that, you should be good to go, and you should have your card within a week or so. Guru, it's Guru. How you doing, Guru from India? We got an awesome Guru from India. If anyone purchases more than one $35 ad block from one user ID, then how much a month do they pay monthly to stay active of all blocks? Only $25 per person, Guru. And then you put a little example. Someone purchases 5 blocks, so then 25 monthly is enough to stay active for all 5 blocks. Yes, Guru. Let's go over here to the pay plan. Okay, so let's say you sign someone up and they buy 5 ad blocks. So they will have 5 gold spots in the max line. They will have 5 platinum spots in the platinum 3x9. Down here in the 2x15, they will only have 1 position because the 2x15 is only 1 position per person. So they spent 35 times 5 getting started, but they're only paying $25 a month for that 1 person, not per ad block. So yeah, only 25 per person per month. So yeah, good question. I know some people get confused on that. They're like, is it 25 per ad block per month? No, 25 per person. All right, Gary, I noticed that when you create an ad, it does not save it. It would be nice to be able to switch pixel ads around without having to redo the ad. Is this a feature that will be coming soon? It would be nice to be able to switch pixel ads without having to redo the ad. See, Carrie, I don't understand what you mean by switch the ad without changing the ad. Do you mean change the picture without changing the entire ad? Because yes, we will have it where you can change the picture without redoing the entire ad. It's still going to have to be approved because we're not going to have it where somebody buys a $7,000 ad and they send it in for approval the first time, we approve it, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, while we're all sleeping, all of a sudden, let me pull up Worldwide Board 1. All of a sudden, a 200 block ad is all of a sudden, a very beautiful naked lady, because they just changed their picture. So it will always have to go through approval. But yeah, we will make it easier where you'll be able to change the picture without having to redo all the typing on it. Yeah, we'll get that done. Just understand, there's a lot of stuff that's already finished right now. Like we have more capture pages in all the languages that are already finished. We already have business cards that are already finished. We already have tracking for your sites that are already finished. We have a lot of stuff that's already done that just hasn't been put up yet because we've had the programmers working on stuff to and 100% focused on doing everything to get everybody paid. That's been our number one priority is getting everybody paid. Um, we plan on paying everybody a lot faster than we have. It's been a couple programming issues, isn't it always? So that's where we've had them focused, and it's basically all done now. Doing some double checking on some stuff, making sure everything's correct, and then we'll be getting everybody paid. So yeah, absolutely, we will be having that done for you. Patricia, will all founders get the same amount of money assuming they have purchased 15 ad blocks? If you're talking about from the 1% bonus pool, yes. Every founder will basically get a share in the bonus pool. Whatever the final number of founders is, that's it. There won't be any new people added as founders later. It's done, done, done. So every single founder, doesn't matter if you got 15 ad blocks or 200 ad blocks, you will get the same amount from that 1% pool. Yes. Uh, Christina, how many founders do you have so far? To be honest with you, Christina, I don't know the exact number. As far as um, invoices go, we have invoices for over 1,000 founders. Now, not every single person that put an invoice in for 15 ad blocks has sent their money. Maybe they've all been trying to send their money, but it hasn't got to us yet for some people. But the actual number of invoices is 15. I don't know how many paid invoices there are that are founders. We don't have a readout that gives that number, but I know there's over 1,000 invoices for founders. That I do know. And just so you guys know, it's just a set. This is actually the email account for BlockBuzz. You can see right here, BlockBuzz is our email account. You can see it's just steady receipt for payment, successful payment, another one for payment, successful payment, BlockBuzz purchase payment. I mean, it's just payment, 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 payment. I mean, it's just steady payments coming in all the time, just nonstop all the time. So, whatever number you guys are seeing up here, by the way, with how many total pre-enrollees, how many paid and unpaid, how many paid members, how many ad blocks, how many total ad blocks reserved. Just know that these numbers are ever 100% accurate because there's always people sending money that haven't been marked as paid yet. And so, but I hope that answers your question. There's 1,000 invoices. I don't know the exact number of how many are paid founders yet, though. Mary, just so people are clear, each founder will not get 1%. The 1% of sales will be divided among all founders, right? How many founders now? Yeah, and I actually just answered that. Yes. 1% of total company sales will go in a pool divided equally between all founders, monthly or quarterly. Again, I don't know which it's going to be yet, but yeah. Um, so 1% of all sales will go to the pool that will be split between all the founders forever, forever and ever and ever. So, yep. Yeah, no, it'd be kind of impossible to give 1% of company sales to every founder. That's, I mean, we pay out 70% off the top. So, I mean, there's only 30% left over, and we have a whole lot more than 30 founders, that's for sure. Ellis, sign up with an ad block here for TFT. Have a purchase an ad block with another sponsor of TFT. What should I do if I want to buy more ad blocks from TFT? Ellis, you don't really need to buy more ad blocks. Even if you, like, let's say you heard about BlockBuzz from somebody different than you signed up with somebody in TFT. You're already in BlockBuzz. So we can attach your TFT account so your whole downline from TFT will follow you into BlockBuzz with the account you already have right now. So you actually wouldn't fall underneath of your sponsor from TFT because you already have an account with BlockBuzz. It's just that most people from TFT haven't heard about BlockBuzz yet. We just started telling them about it. So yeah, you don't have to worry. I mean, if you still want to sign up underneath of your sponsor there, we don't really suggest people having two accounts. It just doesn't make any sense to have two accounts. Um, but I mean, if you wanted to buy one ad block underneath your sponsor under TFT just so you can be like just be loyal or whatever, I mean you could, but it's not necessary. You can go in your back office for TFT and match it up so that you stay where you're at in BlockBuzz, but all of your downline from TFT will follow you. So I hope that makes sense for you. But we'll be doing a special webinar for TFT members Monday night. Tom, will we be able to use Matrix commissions to upgrade a founder? Yes, you will. Ellis, I already have a Payoneer MasterCard with another MLM company. Do I have to apply another one just for BlockBuzz? No, you don't, Ellis. Again, all you got to do is click on Payoneer, create my BlockBuzz Payoneer account. That will open up this for you. And then right here, already applied for a Payoneer account. If you already applied for Payoneer card or already own one, click here and just click there. And you put your username, password, date of birth, your card number, and then this little code in here. Hit continue, and it will match them up. I already have a Payoneer card also. Actually, I had it from TFT. And so, yeah, I'm connected now. Don't have to do anything else. So, yep, not a problem. Suzanne, hello, Suzanne. So glad you're here. This is Suzanne. Why is it that the name of the company and the name of the payment processor is different? Name of what company and name of what payment processor, Suzanne? I don't know what you mean by name of company and name of payment processor. I mean, the name of the company is BlockBuzz, and then our payment processors, we're using multiple payment processors. We're using Solid Trust Pay, Payza, OKPay, Perfect Money, and then you could just do a wire transfer or a direct deposit into our Chase Bank account. You could use Western Union, MoneyGram, and then we're also working on a couple new ones as well for people. Carrie, not change the ad, but to move it to a different pixel. Oh, to move it from one spot to another spot? That might be a little tough to do. I don't know that we can do that. For moving it one spot to another spot, you pretty much got to start over. That might be a whole lot more money and time and work to do than would actually be worth it, to be honest with you, Carrie. Yeah, for moving it like from one spot to another spot or from one page to another page, yeah, that you pretty much are going to have to start over every time. I'm sorry. Jane, Russ, a couple of my members are not getting emails from BlockBuzz, including myself. What should we do? The first thing you can do is go into your email account and add the emails that come from BlockBuzz. Add them to your to your address book in your email account. That way they know you should be getting them. But if your email address, if you go into my profile, and if your email address is correct, then you should definitely be getting emails from us, because I mean, I'm getting them and it seems like everybody else is getting them. So yeah, you should definitely be getting them. The only thing I can think of is maybe because of whatever email account you don't have us added in your address book. That's the only thing I can think of, but you should definitely be getting the emails from us. Hushyar, how you doing? Hushyar just said, good morning, everybody. I guess here it's 7:39 at night, and I guess it's early morning for you over there, Hushyar. I don't know where you're at. Are you over in India? I think you're in India, if I remember correctly from a webinar you were on before. Gary, does the board automatically size a picture to fit the number of blocks chosen for the ad? Gary, in most cases, yes, it does. In fact, if you go over here, I've helped a couple people place a couple ads. So if we go over here to US Board 1, you will see, oh, maybe it wasn't on this board. Let me check US Board 2. Okay, so you see this right here. So this was 3 across by 5 down. This is a founder person has 15 ad blocks. So that's a flower that fit in there. And then I also use that flower for somebody else. And let me find it here real quick. I don't see it there. Let me look. Where was it? Where did I put that for them? I used that same flower in another spot. Let me look for that flower because it's sized up nicely for them, and I don't remember where I put that flower now. Or they might have taken it down and used it somewhere else. But I thought it was like in this area in here. I'm not seeing that. Let me go over here to European board 1. Maybe it was over here. Nope. Maybe I think I might have used one over here on the South American board. Let me check over here. There's one. So there's that same flower. Oh, and there it is over here. So this is one in a 5-block ad. There's one in a 4-block ad. Same picture. And then, of course, over here on Worldwide Board 1, that same flower. Oh, keep forgetting where I put it. Dadgummit, I'm losing. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm having to switch around to 19 different pages here. Oh, and there it is, same flower in a 15-block ad. So yeah, it should size it to whatever you're wanting to use. Nurhavza. I hope I'm saying your name right, Nurhavza. About the Payoneer, all members have to apply to it even though they already have their own Payoneer. Just want to know, thank you. And actually, you probably wrote this before I answered the last question. So of course the answer is no, you do not. All you have to do is go to Payoneer. If you already have a Payoneer card, just create my account, and then right over here in this area, if you already have a card, then you just click on that, and then you just add your details for the card you already have. Suzanne, it is similar to the way PMU was. Absolutely. Yes. That is good. I'm surprised you found that for picks. Absolutely. Guru, please update full income plan presentation in movie style for downloadable quickly in back office to easily promote our BlockBuzz business. We actually have the whole income plan, the pay plan, Guru. If you just go to blockbuzz.com and click on webinars up here, I have a recorded webinar, and you can just take the part that you want that's the comp plan. Because this is a full webinar, but we do have just the comp plan in there. I guess I could record just one of just the comp plan and put that in the back office, or put that on the pay plan page, like at the bottom, where somebody could just watch a detailed description of the comp plan. I guess I could do something like that. That's a good idea. You're welcome, Christina. Suzanne, how frequent is the founder's bonus pool paid? Every 3 months or annually? No, it will either be every month or every 3 months. So it'll either be quarterly or monthly. It wouldn't be annually. Yeah, we'll pay it out very often. Probably be monthly though. Mary, understood. Just wanted other people to understand that. Cool, right on. Naga TFT was a company called That Free Thing, and actually currently not running anymore. But a few of us that helped start this company were a big part of That Free Thing, and giving all of our members a chance to get moved over. We hadn't even started promoting them yet, just started promoting them. Sylvia, will BuzzBucks be counted within the 1% of company sales for the founders bonus? Will we get dollars? No, 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 Sylvia. Actually, for the 1% bonus pool for founders, we won't take BuzzBucks out of that. We won't have it 80-20. We'll just pay everybody just the cash for the 1%. Yeah, that won't have BuzzBucks attached to it. Oh, no problem, Nor. Yeah, just TFT, That Free Thing. Tom, thanks Russ. That's what I plan to do. Right on, Tom. Suzanne, oh, BlogBuzz and BlockBuzz. I actually never heard of BlogBuzz. We didn't have BlogBuzz. That's a good name though. BlogBuzz, I like that. Hushar, last month on 28th I paid 525 for founder member. Now when I will have to pay for discounted ad block for 25. Okay, so Hushar, even if you joined before we started in October 1st, October 1st was really our official first day. So if you got in before that October 1st start date, you don't have to pay the 25 for October. We're still in pre-launch. So you won't have to pay buy an ad block for 25 to stay active until November. And you'll have till the end of November to get that taken care of. So yeah, you're good to go. You're good to go. Um, Jane, what? Let me go in here. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Let me pull up because I just got an email from BlockBuzz. So let me go in here and look. Give me 1 second. I have two screens going, so let me go in here and look real quick for you. Alrighty. So the email address will be info@blockbuzzmailer.com. So info@blockbuzzmailer.com. That's the one you should put on there. So info@blockbuzzmailer.com. Make sure that's the one you put in your address book. Naga, is Payoneer debit card free to apply? Yes. And whether it works for India people? Yes, it does work for India. As most of these cards are restricted in India. Also, I guess apart from Payoneer, you can pay to STP also, right? Yes, for some people, if there's a situation where people can't get paid, like if Payoneer says to us, hey, we don't deal with that country, then we have Payza and STP that we can pay people in that country with Payza and STP, no problem. The problem with STP and Payza is that they charge a percentage. So let's say you earned $10,000. Well, you could transfer, I believe with Payoneer, the max is $3,500. So you'd have to do, like to get $10,000, you'd have to do $3,500, and then $3,000. And that would cost you $2 for each transaction. And so that would cost you a total of $6,000. I'm sorry, that would be a total of $6 to transfer $10,000 to your Payoneer account, where Payza is going to charge you 3%. So with Payoneer, it would cost you $6. With Payza, it would cost you $300. So that's why we figure everybody wants to use Payoneer, unless for some reason Payoneer doesn't work in those countries, but Payoneer works in 180 different countries, so you should have no problem. But yeah, we can send money through STP and Payza, no problem. We just want to use Payoneer because it's the most affordable for everybody and it's just so easy for everybody. I mean, I know thousands and thousands and thousands of people that have dealt with Payoneer, and I don't know anybody that's ever had a problem. So that's why we like using Payoneer. Ellis, I am from South Africa. Awesome. The time now is 4:42 a.m. Awesome. So you're up late working. Can you tell me how many people from South Africa have already joined BlockBuzz? Ellis, I do not know the exact number from South Africa, but I tell you what I can do. I can go over here. I'm going to go here to our standard reporting section, and I think we can go look something up by countries. I think. Demographics. No, maybe not. Let me see here. Traffic. No, that's not it. Conversions. I'm looking to see. country or territory. Okay. View full report. I can tell you. No, this isn't showing me. Oh, okay, here we go. So you guys watch on here for South Africa. Let me see if I can click on South Africa. Okay, so we've had 2,409 visits from people in South Africa. So not a lot. So actually not very many people. I mean, in the US, we've had 119,000 people from the US visit BlockBuzz. From China, we've had 188,000. From Russia, we've had 54,000. From Canada, 15,000. From Brazil, 23,000. India, 26,000. Pakistan, 15,000. And then we can just go through all these different countries over here. Malaysia, 34,000. Malaysia, I'm telling you right now, people in Malaysia are cranking this deal. They are just killing it in Malaysia right now. If you guys want to know like where things are hot, Malaysia, Russia, China, India, we have tons of people joining from those countries right now. A lot. So South Africa, not a lot of people have been to our website from South Africa. So it's wide open. And I know there's a lot of great networkers in South Africa. You could absolutely own South Africa. Ken, when I get my Payoneer card, it didn't come with a PIN number. Who or would I contact Payoneer or what? Yes, you would contact Payoneer, but actually, Ken, when you activate your card, you'll set up your own PIN number. They won't send you a PIN number. You should be setting up your own PIN number because I have a Payoneer card and I have my own PIN number on there. So you should be setting up your own PIN number when you activate it. You're welcome, Hushar. Mary, do people have to earn a certain amount before it goes to Payoneer? Actually, Mary, the amount is going to be $20. So what's going to happen is in your back office, let me go back over here real quick. So you'll be in your back office, you go to My Earnings. So when you're in your earnings, what you can do is you can pay it forward for someone. So you could pay for somebody's invoice. So if you had somebody that was joining and let's say they gave you the $35 cash at your house, you could then take $35 from your commissions and pay for their invoice if you wanted to. Or you could use your commissions to pay your $25 monthly. Or you could use your commissions to buy more $35 ad blocks, or you could take money out to your Payoneer card. So the minimum amount to withdraw to your Payoneer card would be $20. And the main reason for that is we would feel bad is if you tried to transfer $3 and $2 of it, because it's a $2 flat fee, if $2 of it was taken out, so you'd only have $1 on your Payoneer card, you really couldn't do anything with $1 on your Payoneer card. So that's why we have it as a minimum of $20 to transfer. Let's see here. Gary, how will the $25 per month be billed to our account or to our original source of payment? Gary, we're getting it set up where you're going to be able to pay that $25. We're setting it up to have automatic payments done for you so you don't have to go in every month and pay it. We're working on finalizing that and getting that done. But yeah, you can use Payoneer to do it. I'm sorry, not Payoneer, but Payza to do it. You can do it through OKPay, Solid Trust Pay. You can even send in extra money now if you wanted to. So like let's say you're paying for your $35 ad block or you're signing somebody up for the $35 ad block. If you want, you can have them send 60. So 35 for their ad block and then 25 for next month for the monthly. And that 25, we're keeping track of all the extra money people send in. And it's not showing yet, but it will actually show in their credit wallet. So that's not working yet. The credit wallet's not working yet, but it will be working. Hey Naga, I see you just sent me a thing in my email account through Gmail. Do me a favor, write that in over there on the other side. But actually, I'll just read it real quick. Hi, Russ. Two downlines are interested to become founder now. Okay, awesome. Can members buy in breakups of 5, 5, and 5, etc. to make a total of 15 blocks to be a founder, or need to pay 15 blocks in a single shot before November 1st? Naga, no. It's a total of 15 blocks. So let me go over here if you to invoices. So if you're in here in invoices, and you see right here, view all paid invoices, as long as the total ad blocks purchased equal 15. So they could have 15 invoices of one ad block, or they could have 3 invoices of 5 ad blocks, or they could have an invoice for 1 ad block and then 4 ad blocks and then 10 ad blocks. It doesn't matter. Just a total of 15 ad blocks. It does not have to all be in one purchase. I'm going to type to him. I hope you just heard that. Just answered it on the webinar. All right. Hopefully you heard that. All right, Naga. So monthly 25 to stay active will start from December 1st. No, well, you have to have your $25 in by the end of November. So you pay your 25. So if you start during pre-launch, you pay your 25 in November, and that so when you paid in pre-launch, that keeps you active in November. Then when you pay your 25 in November, that keeps you active for December. Then when you pay your 25 in December, that keeps you active for January, and so on and so on and so on. Suzanne, I could click on a link to go directly to the company website. Hence my question. I suppose Google must be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. If you Googled BlockBuzz and you saw BlogBuzz, then maybe somebody, maybe that's their username, and you went to their website, and maybe that was their replicated website. So, yeah, if you just Googled it, you might have just found somebody randomly. You're welcome, Mary. Jane, Russ, are we allowed to change email address from the back office? Well, Jane, you're allowed to, but it just doesn't work right now. So, yeah, we have it where you can actually change your username from the back office, but the feature to change your email address from the back office, our programmers can make that happen pretty easily. I've just said 100% of your effort on whatever needs to be done to get everybody paid immediately. So it's not working at the moment because there's a little issue, and in my opinion, it's way more important for everybody to get paid, so that's why it's not working. So yes, you can do it. You will be allowed to do it. It's just not working at this moment, but it will be. Nor when we use to purchase new blocks from Bucks, is it considered we have active, or we to purchase from our 80% bonus to remain active? Nor it comes from your 80%. The Buzz Bucks, those are only going to the $35 ad blocks to create new gold and platinum ad blocks. That way we keep this whole thing moving. So yeah, the $25 monthly, that can come from your 80% in cash commissions, correct? Ellis, this is an awesome training webinar for all of us. Once you have uploaded this recorded webinar so we can download it to share with our prospects and downlines, fantastic, well done. Well, thank you, Ellis. Thank you, thank you. Mary, when you say working on an automatic pay, do you mean possibly a merchant account as Payza and Solid Trust? I don't think do an auto pay. Actually, I think Payza has it set up where you can, but no, we're actually working on a merchant account for the $25 monthlies. I don't think we'll ever have a merchant account set up for the front end as much as I want to. There's just too much fraud that happens all over the world, and that's just such a big downfall for so many companies. And so to keep this thing safe, we have such a good thing going here for everybody, and to really keep this thing safe, if we attach a merchant account to the front end of this, we could end up being in big trouble. And so yeah, we're working on merchant account for the back end for the $25 monthlies, but I really, to be honest with you, I don't think that we'll ever have a merchant account on the front end. unless it's something that's just out of this world, where somebody, does something really, really, really special for us. Guru, I am paid one ad block of 35 on the 17th. When do I pay my 25 monthly subscription on the next month of November? Yes, you'll be doing that next month in November, and as long as you have that $25 ad block by purchase for the monthly, as long as you've done that by the end of November, then you'll be qualified for all of December's. And then as soon as you do that in December, you'll be qualified for all of January. So as long as you get it done by the end of November, you're good to go. And all right, everybody. Well, again, here in your back office, let me go back over here. Here in your back office, we got a lot of different things going on. So make sure you get yourself familiar with everything that's happening in here. You're going to see more and more features going live in here. I'm telling you, you haven't seen nothing yet. We're just getting started. And so you're going to see more and more happening here in the back office very, very quickly. And we'll start doing fast start trainings and more question and answer sessions, really get people up to speed and really help everybody to grow their businesses. And next week we're going to start doing webinars on how to invite people to watch webinars and how to find people on the internet. Because I'm telling you right now, anybody who will give me a little bit of effort with this business, all I need is a half an hour to an hour a night. That's all I need from somebody. Somebody can do this very part-time, and we can help them get to 100 a week, 200 a week, 500 a week very, very quickly with only a very minimal part-time effort, even if they've never done this business before. And I'm going to start doing some really cool trainings where if somebody wants to put that a really good effort in, they will start making money very quickly. So we're going to get that started next week also. Mary, let me see here. Mary, yeah, the monthly for 25 would be great for people. Thanks. Of course, taking it out of their commissions to pay is the best. Yeah, absolutely. People can pay with their commissions. Absolutely, they can. You're welcome, Janet. Naga, after launch, can we use BuzzBucks? No, you can't use BuzzBucks for pay it forward or anything like that, Naga. The only thing BuzzBucks can be used for is to purchase more $35 ad blocks that will go into making more and gold platinum business centers for you. So yeah, the BuzzBucks, those were just made for you to have more and more ads for yourself and create more and more gold and platinum business centers. And that's what's really going to keep this thing just moving and moving and moving. Nor, it would be easy if we could pay $25 for one whole year or quarterly instead of monthly. Nor, I totally agree with that, but it's going to be a small percentage of people that will pay the whole entire $300 for a whole year. And someone could, we're going to get it set up where we can track it, where you could pay your $300 and be done with it for the entire year. That will be set up in here. We just don't have it set up in here yet, but that will be done. Even if you're paying it with your commissions, you can go in with your commissions and pay for 12 months in advance or 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance, whatever you want to do just to get it out of the way. Absolutely. We will have that done in there for you. We just don't have it set up yet. Again, number one priority, getting everybody paid. My number one goal is to get money in your pocket and everybody else's pocket as quickly as possible. So a lot of that stuff will be done. It's just not done yet. After we get everybody paid and all the pay stuff is working, then you guys are going to see tons of new stuff happening really, really fast. You're very welcome, Nor. And everybody, well, we've been on here a little bit over an hour. Wonderful, wonderful webinar. I'm so glad you guys were on, and things are just going great. You guys are doing a fabulous job, and so many of you are just killing it and are going to have some really, really nice paychecks. We're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars going out in paychecks to people, and I'm just so excited because we're really helping people make money all over the world, and we're helping a lot of people to grow their existing businesses they already had going before BlockBuzz. That's another really fun aspect of this. We're not just helping people make money in BlockBuzz, we're helping people make money in all their other programs they're involved in. So this is a lot of fun. And so All right, you guys have a great night. And Christina says, thank you for your contribution. Well, you're very welcome, Christina. Thank you for being on. And Nor said, big smile on the 1st of November. Absolutely, Nor. Hushar TFT answered about 3 times for you. It's called That Free Thing. It was a company that myself and a couple other guys that are top guys in this company that we were a part of, and we just started promoting to our database yesterday. And so we're bringing a bunch of them in, and some of the TFT people were on this webinar and asking questions about coming in from TFT. Ken, is there notification by the company to get the unpaid invoices to get paid? Yes, Ken, we do have those notifications. In fact, let me show you real quick. No, we don't have it where you can pay with Payoneer yet, Darren. I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't have it where you can actually pay with Payoneer. But yeah, we have all of the different emails. Let me show you guys this real quick. This is actually pretty cool. Give me 1 second. Let me log in the back office here. Alright, so here is our back office. And by the way, just so you guys get an idea of how, what a big deal all this stuff we're doing is, if you look right here under Translate panel, and then you see Manage Web Page, Manage Email Templates, Translate Support Messages. First of all, I got to show you this. You got Admin Menu, Manage Admins, Create New Admins. So when you got Manage Admins, all of the different translators, they have their own login. So you're going to notice on here we have Russian, Hindu, Japanese, Chinese, Hungarian, Portuguese, Italian, Tagalog, Hebrew, Indonesian, Malaysian, Dutch, Thai, Norwegian, Korean. So all of the different translators that are doing the different languages, they have their own login for our admin section. So when they go in, they have this translate panel, and it says you have manage web page, email templates. So under web pages, these are all the web pages throughout the entire site of BlockBuzz. There's already, I don't know the exact number, I think it's like 70 or 80 pages total. So you notice it's in red. Well, when somebody goes in and let's say they go in Spanish, all the pages when they started were all in red. And so they would translate the page and then the page would turn green. And they went through and made every page turn green. So now if we update a page in English, it turns their page red, and they go in every day and see if a page is red, and if it is, they get it, they fix it and translate it, make sure it's correct. So that's how our translators work. And then we also have it for all the email templates. These are all the email templates that we have right now, and they're all translated. So you got unpaid invoice, paid invoice, unpaid invoice 7 days. This is 1 day, this is 7 days. Welcome lead email, welcome member email, new paid referral, total members placed, recover password, recover username, autoresponder member for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, autoresponder for leads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ticket answered, ticket closed, autoresponder for leads 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when you're hitting your rank advancements for Busy Bee, Buzz Builder. So some of these haven't been turned on yet, but most of them have. So these are all the autoresponder templates. So yeah, we have all those done. They're all done as well. And then under our support tickets, you'll notice in our support tickets, we have unanswered tickets, and all these tickets, they're getting handled. We still have, well, right now we have 28, but we have some new ones that have come in since our people took off for the day. But you see, some of these haven't been done yet, and they're in Russian and some other languages. The reason for that is under our translate panel, you'll see translate support messages. And so these get in here, and so if something's in a language and it's written and we can't understand it, then what we do is we get it translated and it gets sent to us in English, and then we can go in and answer it, and then it goes back to the translator. They translate it into that language, and then it comes over. So like if we go here, like here's one from Thailand, and I'm going to just click on read this. You can see they sent it in Thai, and then we don't have it where it's translated yet. So we're waiting for them to get the translation done, and then we will be able to answer it. So we're getting them in from Thailand and Russia and Malaysia and all over the world, but we're getting this where we can get them all done. So I hope you guys see, like, this is not a US company where we're letting people from overseas sign up. This is a truly international company where we have, you know, translators working with us on a daily basis for the website, for the emails, for the support tickets, for everything. And this is going to be, a monster company worldwide. I mean, this is not just, this little fly by night thing. We've built all of this stuff into our back office custom. This isn't something you can just go buy. Our programmers built all of this for us, all custom. Hushar, here in India we cannot use Payoneer card, but we have to add our bank accounts with Payoneer account. Okay, then yeah, we can do a direct deposit through your bank account through Payoneer then. Yep. Carrie, thank you so much, Russ. Looking forward to the training webinars. Absolutely, Carrie. Cool, Hashar. Nurafida, hello. Payment for additional blocks to be a founder should be settled by or before November 1st. At this moment, yes, the cutoff needs to be done before November 1st. So by Wednesday, October 31st. And that's 95% chance. There's a 5% chance it might have to be extended for a day or two. But it's looking like it. Yeah, it's going to be, the cutoff will be end of October 31st Pacific time, U.S. So yeah, do your best to get it in as quickly as possible. All right, well, everybody, great webinar. Thanks for joining us on here. You guys are absolutely amazing, amazing. Keep up the great work and be on the webinars. We'll be here to help you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Be watching, because we are going to update the webinar schedule for which ones will be training webinars, which ones will be presentation webinars, and we'll get that here set up pretty quickly. Janet, I can't promise you that the retail will open November 1st, but it will open up pretty quickly, yes. Oh, right on. Glad to see you're on here, Phil. So, all right, well, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.